Hello, everybody. This is Ricia Adair, Senior Officer. Yay, I'm so excited to say that because the ink is still wet on the paper. It just happened today. I'm really thankful to a great team. So I want to say welcome to this call. This is Training 201. Joni Budd has already released a video on Training 101. I trust that everybody has already watched that video. If you haven't, that's where you're going to learn how to post on Facebook. You're going to learn how to use the boards program. You're going to learn about getting to ultimate, all those things. I'm not going to cover that on today's call because again, too, I don't want to repeat things, and you need to take advantage of these amazing tools, these recordings that we have available for you. My disclosure is that this is a training call. We're not here to brag about money or income, anything like that, to entice anybody that is watching the call that isn't signed up yet. We are all brand partners in this organization, so we want to protect this great opportunity. So going forward, I just see that Kim came on board. Hi, Kim. She's probably setting up her system, and she's a brand new brand partner as well, too. So first of all, what I want to share with you guys in Training 201 is this. I have never, ever in my life seen in my 24 years of being in the network marketing industry, this kind of momentum. I've never seen a product like this so loved and so in demand that flies off the shelf so fast. I've never seen it in my life. I've never seen a business that so many people want to be brand partners. They're attracted to the popularity of our product, to the science behind our product, to the price point, to the world's best compensation plan. I'm not just bragging, I'm saying it because it's real. It's being voted by Business Home magazine after analyzing thousands of compensation plans. Ours comes out the top as being the most generous. So this is a program that you can really make stupid money. We get paid weekly, and I encourage each and every one of you to aspire to get a check with the comma every week. First, start off with aspiring for that first check with the comma, right? And then you're going to get a certain momentum happening because, again, of the popularity of what we have here, you're going to see crazy momentum, but you have to work for it. I work hard. I didn't get to senior officer because I'm sitting in my pool all day long, right? So you're going to work for it, and I'm going to teach you how to stay organized along the way, because otherwise you can get bowled over with details, and nobody wants to see anybody burn out with this. We want to see you enjoy your new successes. We want to see you enjoy your new financial situation. We want to see you get back to dreaming again, so you can get out there and do the travel or upgrade your home or kids to private school, grandkids on Disney World vacations, whatever it may be. So talking about that is, first, we need to treat it like a business. If you treat it like a hobby, you'll get hobby money. And the last time I checked at the Model T boat store, there was no money in a hobby business. Okay. So you need to sit down and set some goals. There is a rank advancement chart. I just recently posted in the Mexicanusa group. Anybody else, we can certainly get it to you. And set a goal. I set my goal in April that I want to be senior officer by August 31st so I can speak at convention, because I heard that senior officers get to speak. And I happen to love to speak, so that was my target. I set this target in April. This didn't happen by magic. It happened by design. And the same thing that you need to do with your business is choose it by design. Okay. Now, as you go forward in the rank advancements, you can climb very quickly. Tammy is climbing up. She got to director so fast. And you'll see yourself as you create momentum, that will happen for you as well. It's critically important that you stay on top of the tools and use the tools and you leverage on the tools, because otherwise you're going to burn out. So I really want to encourage you to know what tools are available to you. I have a YouTube channel that I record, and I post all these different trainings on the channel. I post Joni's trainings on the channel. So when you get a new brand partner, use these recordings, because otherwise you're going to be saying the same thing over and over. And if you get, well, my team grew by about 45 people this week. Can you imagine me doing the boards training 45 times, right? It would kill us. So you need to learn that and know to use the tools. And I'm going to encourage you to look for the tools first before you approach your upline leaders. Look in the board section. There's an amazing amount of lever or amount of tools in there. In researchmoa.com, write that down, researchmoa.com, M-O-A, and it comes from this product here. I love this product. You'll hear me talking about this tonight on our opportunity call. There's also Anthony Moreland. He's my special guest tonight. He is our techno wizard. He's a brand partner, but he's always behind the scenes recording all these different calls for us. And on his YouTube page, youtube.com/@ Anthony Moreland, M-O-R-E-L-E-N-D. Subscribe to his channel. You're going to see Dr. Strand videos, Dr. Crystal Vance videos. You're going to see Michelle McKay, registered nurse videos. You're going to see Todd Rowland, Why You Need These Drops videos. You're going to see opportunity calls, and you could find your favorite because there's great testimonials in every one of them. Use the tools and know where to go to get the tools. Great. Now you need to get that mindset, the business mindset. How do you do that? Because yesterday you weren't even thinking about a business. Then you may have gotten a call from Pat, and she says, I've got this great business. And next thing you know, you're in this business. So you've got to get that mindset going, wow, how can I make this work? And one of my mentors in the history of my network marketing said to me, you can make money or you can make excuses, but you can't make both. Kim Gray is a prime example of a person that was very, very sick, very overweight, and very broke. She found a way to get these drops, and in less than a year, she lost 92 pounds. She's not even close to that wheelchair that her doctor thought she would be living in. And she's traveling all over North America as one of our nation's biggest income earners. I'm sure she had pain. I'm sure she had fatigue. I'm sure she had kids to look after. But she somehow found a way to get rid of the excuses so she can get on the path to success. I encourage each and every one of you. I know you're distracted by pain, family issues, life. Give this business a minimum of an hour a day. And when I say 1 hour, I want you to focus on income producing activities. That's not dancing around Facebook, reading posts and liking posts and that. It's IPA, income producing activities for 1 hour, and you will see momentum happen. I want you to set some goals. There's a $10,000 bonus. 2 people have just recently been allocated that $10,000 bonus. I don't want to say one because they earned it. On the base commissions, every Friday, when your base commission is over $250, 15% of that, in addition, as a bonus, goes into your savings bonus account. When it gets up to $10,000, you're going to get a call from the presidents of the company, and you're going to be able to take that. They're going to deposit in your bank. You're going to be able to take that trip and so on. And you know, it's interesting because I just told my sister that I'm well on my way to earning that bonus, and I'm going to Africa. I'm going on a safari to Africa because it's something I've always wanted to do, is photograph the animals in Africa. And she replied, why aren't you building your nest egg? And then when I'm 65 years old, I'm going to be 66 in October. If I can't plan a trip to Africa, I need to have that exotic dream attached to that $10,000 bill. I don't want to just see that 10,000 go from my bank into the nest egg bank. No way. Let's have some fun and get back to dreaming again. So set your goals, set your targets, put it on the fridge, put it on the bathroom mirror, write it in lipstick, whatever you've got to do to stay absolutely focused. Great. Next thing I want you to do is get organized. In your board section, in the forms, you're going to see my forms. I am a genius at staying organized. I have created these forms. Okay, I don't know if you can see them. I'll pull it up on screen share, actually. That might be an easier idea. Just a moment, please, and let me do that for you. Okay, let's go to Canada. And where is my Ricia's forms here? Okay, I know they're in here. I don't want to waste time, so I'm just going to show you them to you on my own system. But they are on the boards. And boards, I'm just going to repeat, boards is a filing system in the sky. You're allowed on a free trial one board. So we have US boards, we have Canada boards, we have Mexico boards. Because I have team in all three countries, I need access to all three. So I chose to pay the $10 a month. I prepaid for the year. And now I can access any of those boards and find training information and be able to work with my people anywhere in the country or anywhere in the continent, I should say. So let me share the daily activity sheet with you. First, you got to get to posting. You got to learn how to post. You got to learn how to use the boards. If the boards is too complicated for you, I can offer you this. I'm jumping around and I apologize for that. Because what I have to say about the forms is direct hand in hand with you posting. So on my computer in a folder is called week 1. There's Kimberly Gray. Look at the transformation in this young lady. Wow. Michelle, Joanne, they're all here, right? The text messages are here in the script. You can modify it. If it doesn't rock your boat, you can change it up, right? These are just suggestions. You copy and paste. That text will go with a 9 a.m. post on your day 1 with that picture I just showed you. The pictures are all identified. Michelle's picture is identified as day 1 p.m. Joanne's picture is identified as day 2 a.m. So you just grab the text in this little chart, copy it, and then you go to your Facebook page and you post it. So you're posting daily in your Facebook, and now the responses start coming in. What do? You never, ever, ever start getting into a conversation on your main page. What you're going to do is say, Mary, I'll PM you. Don't go into conversation. If they ask about the ingredients, how much it costs, none of that happens on your main page. Why? Because you want to have private conversations and keep the interest of people. If your other friends see that all the answers are there, they have no reason to connect with you. So you need to just be very, very quiet about it and have all these conversations in your messenger group. You copy and paste the response. Everyone, even if they ask how much are they, I always say this first one. Hello, Mary. Thanks for asking for info on the body balancing drops. They go under your tongue 3 times a day, blah, 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 blah. Watch this short but explanatory video by Dr. Vance, blah, blah, blah. Here's another great one by Dr. Ginger, should you choose to send an extra one, and then it goes on pricing. These are all designed in a Word format so that you can easily communicate with your people and get the message across without going into deep, deep conversations. I don't want anybody to be a doctor. Don't play doctor, whatever you do. What you're going to do is if anyone has any kind of questions, just a minute here, please. You're going to invite them to the Circle of Health. In the Circle of Health, this is administered by Dr. Crystal Vance and several wellness practitioners. There's 42,000 droppers. I want to tell you what kind of momentum we've got in this business, guys. When I came in the 3rd week of April, we were at 24,000. We are now at 42. We are in critical momentum. It is the craziest time. This company experienced 1,600% growth in July. Every other network marketing company has gone to sleep in July and August because people are vacationing. Not us. We have grown exponentially. In the little search bar, if someone has a question on type 1 diabetes, you type that in, and there's going to be all kinds of comments that come up. You can read the comments, you can do a screenshot, and you can send it to your people who are asking medical questions. You can also invite them easily to this site here, and they could put in their own questions, which is a good idea to do as well. All right, so now the questions are going to be coming in. And you're going to say, wow, what do I do with all this? If you notice, I'll give you an example. I can't put it on my screen because it's a handwritten, but it's a daily activity sheet, just as you have it on the screen. Okay. Now, I started April 22nd. You can see my date there. In April 22nd and the 23rd, all of these inquiries came in, FB, FB, FB. That's all Facebook. So I'm telling you, the system works. You've got to get posting twice a day and you got to stay consistent with it. Now you see all those names that came in? All the pink have turned to customers. The green have turned to brand partners. Continuous, Facebook, Facebook. Reach out are people that I actually reached out and called, right?
We're not seeing any names.
Oh, you're not seeing it. Thank you. Okay, let's
no.
stop share for a minute. Thank you. Thank you, Shannon. Okay. I guess when I'm doing the share, you don't see this. Okay. So look at my daily activity sheet. In that column that says FB, that's the platform they came from. These are Facebook inquiries. All the pink people have become customers. The green people have become brand partners. This is how it works. And that was my first 2 days in the business. The next page is Erica Mendiola. She is my #1 superstar in Mexico. I've got more brand partners, more customers. And as you continue your post, you're going to see even more success because people have to see things, they say 27 times before they make a buying decision. And now look, I'm in this is now May 13th, 13 days. Now look, I've been posting for 13 days. Look at all the customers rolling in now. Does it work? It works, guys. This is living evidence. Now, can you imagine trying to retain all those names, all that information in your head? It's not going to happen, guys, unless you're some kind of superstar. That ain't going to happen. So print these forms. They're on foolscap, which is legal size, right? You want to print at least 20 or 30 at a time. And then just fill out the form as you go through it. I'm not going to teach you how to fill it out. It's pretty self-evident. It's pretty self-explanatory.
No,
The next form, please mute your line. Thank you. So the next form that you're going to have is those pink people. I like to highlight in pink so I can go right to them and follow up with them. You're going to have your forms, so you're going to have your customers. Write down your customers, how they came to you, and which, in my case, because I work 3 countries, I put the country indication, the date they purchased, the shipment number. I identify my shipments because I got shipments going to Parksville, I got shipments going to Sydney, I got shipments coming into Manzanillo. So I call it SH1 box 1, SH1-1, SH1-2, you know, just to identify my boxes so I know which customers got which box from which shipment. It's my own little tracking system. Date they started the drops. This is so important because so often they don't start the drops. So what you want to do is you want to phone them up 4 days in and ask, tell me the good news about your drops. And they say, oh, I haven't started yet. Life is too hectic. It's summer, it's barbecues, and my niece is here. And I'm going, it's a few drops under your tongue. We're not asking you to write a manuscript, for Pete's sakes. So I have a little fun with them and I say, you know, we just had a serious scientific study and there was incredible results revealed. Do you want to know what? And they go, what? It was discovered that the drops work far better when they're in your body than when they sit on the kitchen counter. We have a little chuckle, get on the drops, right? Very important. Send them the new customer information. That is all in your boards. Week 1, it's a skinny little column, so you have to learn how to write shorthand. You want to do the follow-up, and you could do -12 pounds or -3 inches or whatever. That's what would happen in those week 1, week 2. Week 3, when it's time to order another box, what are you going to do? You're going to convert them to a brand partner. So many of you on this call, especially the seasoned ones, like Tammy, I don't know how many dozens and dozens and dozens of boxes she sold. My God, she's a superstar. Shannon sold a lot. Donna sold a lot. Carol sold a lot. I'm more about converting people on their third week when I call them to reorder, because you want to make sure there's no time lapse, especially if you have to mail the parcel to them. You call them and ask them about getting their next box, right? And they go, yes, yes. And my question is always, Mary, why in the world would you want to pay retail when you can buy this wholesale? Every time. My conversion rate is about 95%. As I move forward with my customers, my tracking sheet, just a minute here, please. My kittens, because my tracking sheets are missing. I'm telling you, I've oh, here they are. Here they are. Sorry about that, cats. False blame there. But here's my customers. Okay,
So
these are
you
two
still
of
have
my.
the tracking sheet up on the screen.
Thank you, Shan. I get excited. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my customers, right? All the green, they've been converted to brand partners, right? And I'm going to tell you this. You're going to make in Canada $71 the box. In the US, it's anywhere from $55 to $65 the box, and it's great fun having constant cash in your pocket. I love it. But it's even more fun when the company sends you a check with comma on a Friday, because now you're building a team, and you've built a team of, I don't want to call them salespeople, but brand partners, ambassadors of the product. They're all out there buying 10 packs in the US, buying 3 packs in Canada, and they're selling the boxes, and you're getting a little piece of the action of every single box that's out there. I cannot stress leverage, because if you have to sell the box to be dependent on the income, you're always wearing your salesman's hat. And the day that you're not wearing that hat is the day your sales stop. But if I take a few days to go to Africa, which one of you are going to stop your business because I'm not home? None of you. Because you're all focused to get to the next rank and to get to your checks with commas. So build your team quickly. Pat is a perfect example. She's had 3 people inquire about the drops, and she's converted every one. She's brand new. She just came in on Thursday. She converted everyone into a new brand partner, because she recognizes the value of having a sales force with you and working with you. So critically important, guys. Your sales tracking form is really important. So that's going to lend to be an invaluable tool in building your business as well, too. As I mentioned, there's a shipping tracking form as well. Keep track of your shipments so you know where your boxes are going. Really important on that one, too. Keep enough inventory if financially you can, because there's a certain buying thing that goes on when a customer says, I saw your post, I'm interested, I like the information you presented to me, I'm ready to buy. If they have to wait 14 days or whatever, it softens the buying decision. So you want to make sure, if you can financially, to have that inventory, that you have a box ready to go, to hand deliver it or to get it out in the mailbox, etc. Always keep a box of drops, brand new box of drops in the vehicle with you. Always. Talk to people. Talk to people. When you see someone at the post office that's looks like she could use a little bit of help and so on, talk to her. And this is my soft approach. Okay. I don't mean to offend you, but I just want to ask you, would you feel a bit more comfortable if you were able to shed a bit? Because I just recently shed 30 pounds, and I'm so happy, and I feel so much better. And I'm finding so many women our age have a hard time releasing the extra that we're carrying around. And I found something that really works. Would you like to know about it? You can be very soft, be very kind. People are approachable. They are, because It's beyond aesthetics now, guys. Being obese is very unfatty. Well, that's kind of a pun on words, isn't it? Being obese is not good. I mean, there's diabetes connected with that is loss of vision, amputation, gangrene, all those things, stroke, heart attack. So you have to lose weight. You have to, not to mention the extra impact on your knees and your elbows. So approach people, find a reach out method that you're comfortable with, and get comfortable being uncomfortable. You have to get out of that comfort zone. You have to reach out. If you're shy, try it once. If you're shy, try it again. If you're shy, try it again. Next thing you know, you're not shy, and it's easy peasy to do it. So step out of your comfort zone. Okay, I'm going fast because I'm seeing my time that I've got about 10 minutes to go here. You need to have your book. I'm an old-fashioned networker. There's a few of us on the call with us tonight. You got to have that list, guys. You got to make the list. You got to get them out of your phone. You got to put them paper. There's a reason for it. There's something that goes on in your brain when you write it down that makes you think, I'm going to call her today, or I'm going to call her this week. Something happens when you scroll through your contacts looking for somebody else and you pass that person, that same connection doesn't happen. Plus, I'd hate to see if you ever lost your phone, because we all know people who have lost a phone in the lake or in the toilet, or phone blew up or battery went dead, motherboard died, whatever. So having that list separate is critically important. If you have a Gmail account, you can also upload your contacts into Gmail. So whenever you put something into your phone as a new contact, it's going to be resident in your Gmail. And that's a recommendation. So you never lose your Rolodex. Critically important. So I want to talk to you at this moment about how to make that phone call, right? Because first of all, you've got the regular action coming in from Facebook, and you could easily turn the text messages into let me get you into a Zoom in the case of my team. Connect with me and see if I'm available for a Zoom. Pat did that today. Sherry got into the Zoom. Sherry loved what she saw. Sherry came in as a brand new ultimate. That's how fast it happened from her seeing a post this morning on Pat's page. So connect with me. If I'm available, I'll jump into a Zoom and I'll work right forward into signing the people up. I need to have your password and your ID before this call begins. I don't want to hesitate in the flow of the conversation. I want to go right into screen share and right into signing them up. So you must be ready and have that information for me beforehand. I have signed up so many people on 3-party Zooms, so many. So just let it happen and let me do my flow. And your job when you're in the Zoom is to initially make the introduction. You always edify the person that's going to be doing the Zoom for you. That means you make it sound, you give me a good presentation, because they need to know that I know what I'm doing. And this person needs to trust me, right? Because I don't have a relationship as you do with that person. So edification is really important. Learn how to do a great introduction. Very important. And so now you've got them in the Zoom. Your job is to be quiet, say the occasional, isn't that great? I agree. Wow, this is awesome. But let me, the facilitator of the call, go through the information and do the Zoom. I'll probably ask you for a testimonial, but that's your job, is just sit quiet and let your upline mentor do the magic for you. Okay. Take a break. I'm going to open it up to Carol. Carol, you made a great sheet there on rep support. I'm going to open up to you and give you about 6 minutes to talk to us.
Okay, Ricia, can I just mention something? Are you gonna show like the rotating calendar for the auto ship? Just because I think a lot of people haven't even seen the
Thank you,
calendar.
Shannon. Okay, so before Carol, I give you the eagle feather. Let's do this here. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, really important to set up your auto ship. So someone that came in today, September 2nd, is on the blue. And I'll just make that a little bigger for you. September 2nd is on the dark blue. It's week 36.
So we're not able
So-
to see it.
Oh, you can't see it?
No.
Thank
Share your
you.
screen, hon. Share screen.
Thank you.
Hmm?
Thank you for bringing that up, Shannon, because the monthly subscription is critically important to your continued success.
Yes.
And let me just explain it, guys. We are a product moving company. We move product. That is our job. You need to be a product of the product. You need to get yourself some more. Why? Because it's so good for you. It's 36 efficacious superfoods. Here I'm holding up the box and you got a screen share so you can't see it. You need to be on the drops. Tammy didn't need to lose any weight and she's on the drops and she's noticing how much better she feels. You need the Pure Nourish is an amazing meal replacement. Every single product, the Renew, every single product I've experienced with this company has been a feeling. I can feel it. I sleep better. I lose weight. My achy is gone. Everything about these products work. And that's so critically important. So you need to know the product. You need to be a product of the product. And as we all get on our monthly subscriptions, that eventually is beach money for everybody. First of all, people are getting great products into their health, right? And second of all is we're moving the volume, and that's what the company wants us to see. So September 2nd is week 36 in the dark blue. You must place your auto ship before September 28th, the first Saturday of the next session of dark blue. I recommend within 24 hours of signing up, you go to your back office into monthly subscription and get it done right out of the gate. And I'll just pull that up real quick here. I'm just seeing the time, guys. I have a call at 6:30 Mountain Time, so I'll record this, but I promise you I'll do another one and we could do part 2. Carol, I'll probably have to bring you up on the next call.
Ricia, because we should say if you're not on auto ship, you don't earn commission, correct?
Exactly. Thank you, Tammy. And I don't know how many of my brand partners called me up and said, why am I not getting paid this Friday? And I say, well, is your auto ship active? And they say, oh, no, it isn't. And so I have to do some serious dancing with my VIP rep in Mexico City here to get that working. Okay, so you go to the little hamburger top left, subscription manager, and it tells you that your next run date is going to be the blue week. So add subscription, and then you go shopping. Make sure the little purse is on for the Canadians, the American flag on for the Americans, and you just shop. It's going to, you want to choose 100 points. There's several packages. I can see this one right here. That's a good package, the drops and the greens. You always save money when you have a package. So you choose that. It's going to ask for your credit card information and it will not charge you until September 28th on that Saturday morning when it goes out. So as you build a team, you're going to see on every Saturday, because people come in at different times, you're going to see 700, 800, 1,500, all these points that come through from people's auto ships, and you get paid a base commission of 15% of any of that activity that comes through on your pay lines. So it builds up to be a substantial return for you when we talk about walkaway beach money. Thank you for bringing that up, Shannon. Always set up your monthly subscription. If you want to edit it and make changes, do that 2 days before the Saturday. Set it in your alarm on your phone so you know about that. Guys, I'm really sorry. We're out of time here. I have room for one question maybe. And Carol, we're going to bring you back. We'll do this again. Any questions?
Ricia, I do have a statement for those of us in Canada.
Anybody who has reached their limit of drops, like you've actually expired those 4 3-packs, if you have drops in your auto ship, they cannot ship them because you're at your limit. So that's being compliant. So you may want to edit that monthly subscription to be something, a combination of product that has no drops, so that corporate can just ship it out. There's no delay, or they don't push it back, which will then make you inactive, okay?
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, I apologize that we have to cut this short. I do want to do another call talking about how to prospect and recruit. We'll get that happening very soon. It's just been a wild, busy day. Carol, thanks for helping, for all of you that have contributed to the call, and I'm going to say good night. And don't forget, we have Anthony Moreland on tonight's call at 7 p.m. Pacific. So you want to get your guests. You've got an hour or so to get busy, make some phone calls, and fill up the house. Thank you, everybody, and we'll connect real soon.
Thank